Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Season 9 Hunted is my second favorite season of Ninjago, and this is the only season where I find myself having a lot of trouble narrowing it down to a top 5 scenes list. This season has so many amazing scenes that are really different too. So this video, I'm going to be talking about one of the less iconic scenes from the season, the Daughter of Darkness scene in episode 90. I feel that this scene is often overlooked and is super underrated, and I absolutely love it for a variety of reasons that I will explain. Episode 90 is one of the weaker episodes of the season, but this scene is incredible, especially as a fan of Harumi and Garmadon, as they're my top 2 villains of the series and among my top 10 characters. It offers great character development, and the dialogue is just written wonderfully in the scene. First off, I love how it returns to the Temple of Resurrection. This scene focuses more on how Garmadon is experiencing the inner conflict again, and returning to the location where he returned to Ninjago is a nice callback. It ties in well with his contemplation about only having the Oni side as well. The first part of the scene is Garmadon talking about how he hesitated. I love the Emperor form of him because the inner conflicts provide an even greater struggle this time around. Considering he was brought back 100% evil and was showing zero mercy, it makes the struggle even harder since he has no emotion left. I also love how this scene basically sets up his development in March of the Oni. Anyways, a brief part about the Oni is also thrown into the scene. I talked about this in my analysis of why Garmadon is the perfect villain, but this also proved that he had emotions. It was really cool to see a scared side of Garmadon. This scene is also great foreshadowing for the Oni. I love the parallels between the First Realm and Ninjago storylines. Just when the ninja enter Oni land, Garmadon opens up about the Oni invasion. I really like this first part because of the variety of traits Garmadon shows. The real star of this scene is Harumi. These two had a rather interesting relationship since Garmadon returned, and things got pretty rough in episode 88. This scene, however, speaks to how loyal of a character she is, and also shows that she still looks up to Garmadon even though he nearly killed her. She encourages him to achieve his true potential when he feels discouraged. The part of the scene I love the most is Harumi's monologue. Although a good portion of the soundtrack in this scene is reused from Season 8, including the one that plays during the monologue, I just absolutely love this soundtrack. This scene wouldn't be this good with a different soundtrack. There's so much complexity and emotion in Harumi's theme, and I love the transition into a more sinister sounding version of Garmadon's theme. The monologue itself is written brilliantly. The entire concept of Harumi asking Garmadon to adopt her is genius, especially considering that Harumi is an orphan. It's a great throwback to the fact that she is indeed an orphan, and ever since her birth parents died, she's been looking for someone she can call her parents or her father. The last emperor failed to be her father, but this one will not. It works beautifully since she also looks to Garmadon and sees him as the true leader of Ninjago. The canon book, Secrets of the Sons of Garmadon, although released after Hunted, also does a great job with reinforcing her motivation during this scene too. She idolizes him in a way, and genuinely wants to help him protect their realm. The aftermath of the scene is amazing too, with Garmadon. He states that she has given him life, which is both figurative and literal. She brings him back from the dead and gives him another shot at life in Season 8, while during this particular scene, she encourages and helps Garmadon understand how to unlock his true potential. I always get chills when Garmadon tells Harumi to stand and face her new father. The lines are just written amazingly during the scene. The voice acting is stellar. I love the emotion in Harumi's voice, and the confusion, the fear, and the newly found courage in Garmadon's voice after the monologue. This scene is amazing because of the relationship between Garmadon and Harumi. This is the first relationship that's really this complex that Garmadon has had, other than with his family. This is my favorite Ninjago villain duo, far better than the Hands of Time. It felt really unique, and you could tell that they had become close even during these 3 episodes. As much as I love the Garmadon and Lloyd relationship, it was a great refresher to see something different for a few episodes. The only complaint I'd have is that this wasn't focused on enough, and this is why people don't often talk about the scene. It would have been awesome to see more of this, but I still think what we got from episodes 90, 91, and 92 with this storyline was simply amazing. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share with anyone ever you know. I'm going to do another video like this next week about another scene in Hunted, so stay tuned for that. Share your thoughts as to what you thought of this scene down in the comment section below. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.